Hello and welcome to Silver Wheel Tarot. My name is April and today we are doing another reading here. Today's reading is about awakening and what your spirit guides want you to know. So as I shuffle, I'm going to go ahead and explain a little bit that an awakening usually is spiritual in nature because it's very personal. It usually involves very profound personal transformation around the areas of how you view life, how you view yourself, waking up to your life's calling, basically answering that call to do what you were meant to do in this lifetime, or to level up spiritually, spiritual advancement for your soul. You are awakening. So if you're going through an awakening process, you are probably already very aware of it. A lot of things getting ready to change, or in the process of changing, or you are settling in after things are being changed. Either way, this message will be for you. And so I've called in the spirit guides to help give some guidance in what they would like you all to know. Something that you need to know at this time, at whatever level or space you find yourself in within the spiritual awakening. And so we'll go ahead and see what they have to say. I'll pull these oracle cards first. We'll take a look at them and then I'll pull some tarot cards. So the decks I'm using as I finish shuffling here, let's see, we have the Vibrational Energy Oracle deck. I have the Gateway of Light Activation Oracle here. I guess we'll do those two. I have this little square one. It is called the Leaves and Dreams Fortune Telling cards. Usually get asked about those. Okay, I also have, I'm going to go ahead and pre-shuffle the tarot deck too. I also have the Crystal Healing cards. There's a couple different decks out there for crystal healing cards. These ones come with a book and they've got some information on the backs of the cards as well. So those are the oracle decks I'm using, and the tarot deck I'm using for today is the Tarot of Mystical Moments. Thank you to everyone over in our community tab here who have voted on what decks they would like to see this week. Okay, and really quick, I apologize, but I need to grab my reading glasses. These little square cards have pretty tiny writing on them. Sometimes I can't see them. All right, let's see what we have. Ooh, as above, so below. Very cool card to get. Seraphim's Gateway, voice activation, angelic attunement, and divine support. Very cool. Okay. We got the Emerald, harmonious, cleansing, calming, and it's the heart chakra. Parrot with cheerfulness, tendency to gossip and create scandals. And on the other hand, we have long-term partner or long-lasting life. So I'm getting a dual meaning from this. So a parrot could be a outside influence in your life as well. Someone who is very negative, maybe unsupportive. They could also be someone who just repeats things that they hear, but they don't really have any depth to them. So you could have some sort of negative influence there that is on its way out, or that you have decided enough is enough and you're walking away from it. this energy that is no longer in alignment with you, depending on where you're at in your spiritual awakening. There's often a time when you really move on and let go of things that are no longer in alignment with you, because you are going through this major transformation and basically elevating yourself and your soul. So you could be walking away from that negativity while at the same time you are finding new friendships, new people, your people, people who see things the way you do, who understand you and are aligned with your truths and your values, and your hopes and your views and your dreams of life. So very beautiful card. And it does have the cheerfulness. I am definitely seeing this as more of a letting go of the negative energy and bringing in of the positive energy. Right around the heart chakra too, here we have with this. Young man, vitality. You need to make the first move and potential growth and new beginnings. I'm seeing that your move, again, I'm getting this feeling of moving on. You're letting go as you're awakening here of really what's no longer aligned with you. And this young man is really more of this vitality, this energy of divine masculine energy, not necessarily a person showing up. It could be for some of you, maybe a few of you, but I'm not really getting that it's a person. I'm getting it's more this growth, this new beginning, the vitality of it, that masculine, divine masculine energy within your spiritual awakening that has you passionate and fired up and ready to go after all the things that bring you joy and hope. Okay, you are definitely moving into a very heart-centered space, and within this spiritual awakening, it's gorgeous that you have this as above, so below, because I'm really seeing that you are learning at this time, truly learning how to bring your inner world to your outer world, your spiritual world down to your mundane world, while at the same time your mundane world is a reflection of the spiritual world. You've got this balance and this harmony going on within the spiritual realm. And at the same time, this could be activating your voice of some sort here. With this angelic attunement, I really feel that that is just really, and the rainbow here, you are really just aligning with your true purpose. So all these cards, beautiful and great, really just represent the true nature of your spiritual awakening at this time. It's a bit of an enlightenment, definitely a, I would definitely say this is very much a spiritual awakening here. With these energies present. Awakenings don't always have to be spiritual in nature, though I find they usually are, at least within the energies that I work with. All right, so spirit guides. Let's see what advice, what they need you to know. What do your spirit guides need you to know right now within this phase of your spiritual awakening? So awakenings can take a very long time, y'all. They can take weeks, months, years. They can take years. You can go through something that takes you many, many years to experience the things you need to experience, to lay the foundation, to finally then have an event show up where it seems sudden. And it's not. It's like you have this culmination of situations and events and lessons you've been learning over years that all of a sudden everything lines up for you and you see it and you heed the call and you decide to change everything. And so for those around you, it could seem, I'm feeling led to just express this just from my own personal experiences. It can seem to others around you that things are sudden or shocking, but really you've planned for it. And oftentimes when you're going through the stuff, you're going through it, you're not going to really talk about it a lot because you're learning. You're part of a spiritual awakening is really going inward, working on the self, changing who you are before you're going to start seeing that in the outer world. And most of the time when people do that, it's not something you're going to be talking about. Maybe if you have one or two really close, people, maybe a significant other or a best friend, besties for life type person in your life. If you're blessed to have that, then maybe they might have some clue of what you're going through. But when you finally go through this actual awakening and you step through that gateway, it's like everything changes. And for you, it's like, okay, yes, it's still a struggle, but your perspective is so different. You're like, yes, it's finally happening. And you go, boom, boom, boom. I need to do this and this and this. But everything around you could be chaotic. Okay, so let's see what Spirit has to say. 9 of Pentacles. Yes, you are on the right path. You know what you're doing. Trust your intuition. Trust the plans you have put in place. You are going the right way for you. What else does Spirit want you to know? King of Wands. That passion, that fire, that drive. Again, you know what's up, and you are in control of your passion, your will, your drive at this time, that fire energy. Spirit guides are saying, remember that you are in the driver's seat right now. Queen of Wands. Oh, look at that balance of masculine and feminine within the fire energies. Oh, that's awesome. Let me just sit with this. Energy is amazing. I'm going to sit with this for just a second here. Okay. So what I'm seeing here is you have been through it. And this is a time for celebration. I mean, truly, Spirit is saying you have done the work. You've saved the resources. You're also reaping the benefits of all your hard work right now. And while you are so grounded, I mean, you're so grounded literally, you've got the the fruits and vegetables on your head, right? You are connected deep within Mother Earth, but at the same time, you have this bird, which often represents messengers from the spiritual realm, on your fingertip, so lightly, eye to eye. While you're sustained, you have what you need. You are firmly connected to Earth energy, to Mother Earth, but at the same time, you are connected to the divine as well. And this comes from this strong inner strength that is so gorgeous, with this masculine and feminine balance. And this is bringing me back to this vitality. This may have been something that you really had to work on within the time leading up to your spiritual awakening, this mastering of a sense of balance and positive divine masculine energy. Perhaps in the past you were exposed to a lot of negative, unhealthy, divine masculine type energy. but I'm seeing a strong strength. Spirit is saying, remember your strength. Remember what you have accomplished and your ability to face any challenge that comes your way. Ooh. King of Wands. Okay, so wow. So when I get a deck that has multiple cards, like you see there are 2 King of Wands here. And the option is that they've provided you 2. And you can choose one. I leave all the cards in because I figure if there's something that Spirit needs to say. But look at the difference in these cards. Both King of Wands. You are on fire in a positive way. You are marching to the beat of your own drum. You are in control of your own energy, your will, your passion. You're in alignment with your soul, with Source, with your soul's calling in this life. This is huge. This is a big, big thing. And I love it that, okay, so you have the masculine and feminine within the energy of the wands here. But you also have the symbolism, again, reinforcing this balance of the fire and the water. So the queens in elemental functions are more of like they're like the queens represent by their nature water. And then the queen within the suit of wands, which is the fire, right? So I'm seeing this very much as, again, it's reminding me of the Temperance card with that, with a blending of fire and water in a very masterful way, like alchemy, blending these energies together. You're only able to do this, have not only a balance, your spirit guides are saying that you have a balance of masculine and feminine, but not only do you have a balance, but you have a blending of the 2 of them. You have this alchemy between the soft and the hard. You have an alchemy between the masculine and the feminine. You have an alchemy between the light and the dark, the blending of it, the weaving of it. You have so much control over your energy, and you are so powerful, truly. And you're able to do this because you are so grounded in who you are. You know who you are, and your aims and your goals in life are connected to the divine. And the bird, the messenger, again, bringing in this voice activation from angelic attunement. Wow. I just feel like spirit guides are saying that realize that you have profound strength, not just, it's reminding me of the strength card as well. So temperance and strength. But these all have people in them. You are bringing that strength that is balanced. If it requires physical strength, you'll have it. If it requires a gentle, soft, spiritual strength to overcome opposition and challenges and obstacles in your way, you have that strength. You are so well balanced at this time, and Spirit wants you to know that. Don't give up at this point in the path. You have the power, basically. You have achieved it, and it is now time to express it, to help others to move forward in your life's calling. For some of you, I'm seeing that there could really truly be a couple different things here. For some of you, it could be very, very active energy, whatever that means to you. You could have some sort of calling in life that calls you to be very like physically active or fit. Maybe some career that embodies that. I'm not sure. There are others of you who I'm seeing within this Queen of Wands here, these moths, and she's like in the nighttime with the sunflower, almost looks like the sun. It's reminding me of being a light in the darkness. So for some of you, your life's calling that you're awakening to might just be to shine your light, to be who you are, to have that personal empowerment to show others that you can be who you are and you can be who you want to be in this life. That's a powerful thing. A lot of people don't feel like they can do that. So I feel like for some of you, that calling is just to shine brightly, you know. And then for others of you, I feel it's very much in the way of voice related. So whether this is having the ability to stand up for yourself and speak your truth, maybe that's something you had to learn how to do, and so now you can set that example for others and maybe teach others how to speak their truth. You could be doing something like this, doing tarot readings, or have some sort of outlet where you are speaking and or teaching to others. Definitely very spiritual in nature. Yeah. Okay, let's see. We got 2 more cards to go still. I'm getting wrapped up in this energy here. Queen of Swords. Look at these kings and queen energy. Wow. This is in the realm of the minds, and again with the birds. And the seeing to the future. This reminded me of, from Norse mythology, Heimdall. You know, he is usually at the Rainbow Bridge. This card is reminding me of that for some reason, with this seeing far and the rainbow colored birds here. The card is kind of saying, like, I'm hearing bird's eye view. Ooh, got it. You are able to see and hear, and also with your voice reach very far. You also have a unique perspective on life that the world needs to be exposed to see. It's a wonder and amazement to people, a different perspective that they had never thought of before. You are able to be down on the earth, also on top of a building, in the sky. Like you reach so many different dimensions of reality. And that is why you are able to reach so many people with whatever this awakening process is bringing you to in your life. You're very spiritually connected, whether you realize it or not. So call it what you will. You know, some people want to say that, you know, psychic abilities, or others, you know, there's so many different ways to say, you know, spiritual abilities and gifts. And the point is that you don't have to call yourself a psychic to be someone who is deeply intuitive and empathic and can reach other people's emotions and speak to people through emotions, right? So it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to call yourself a spiritual person to be someone who is deeply connected to spirit or touch people in a very spiritual way. Okay. Ace of Pentacles. Again with the Pentacles energies. 2 queens, 2 kings, 2 pentacles. 222 might be a number for someone. I want to read that. I have angel cards. Hold on. I'm pretty sure there's a 222 in this deck, and I'm feeling led to oops, sorry. Find it real quick. Let's see what we have here. There it is. Alignment. Back to your angelic attunement here. Connections, friendships, romantic relationships, family ties, balance, life choices, compromise, commitment, trust. How do you move forward towards your life's true calling? Do what makes you happy. Your enthusiasm is what keeps you going. Follow your interests if it's piqued by something. Following these routes will help you discover your life's purpose. Beautiful. And that's this Ace of Pentacles, this new beginning within your life's purpose here. You're tending to and growing this seed, and see how her interest is piqued in this flower. In the 9 of Pentacles, it's the bird. Even in this Queen of Swords, it's looking to the future. She's got a profound amount of personal inner strength here. And this is the fire and the will to move forward. So I'm hearing from the spirit guides right now that this is really more of an encouragement to you, a reminder, putting you on notice that remember who you are, acknowledge who you are, acknowledge how you have grown and what you've been through, what your capabilities are, how balanced you are, your will and your drive. Some of you might be tired, I'm hearing, along the way, right? The spiritual journey can be a little exhausting. Make sure to take care of yourself. Cleanse if you need to, whether that is smoke cleansing or taking a bath or a shower or cleaning your space. And why Spirit is bringing this to mind for me right now is I will mention it if you're still here in the video. So there was another reader that I really liked to watch, and she was saying that, she noticed that a lot of spiritual readers and such were getting attacked with dental issues, and I had some dental issues at the same exact time that she was having some dental issues. And another person was expressing, again, how if you have a lot going on and some obstacles, things maybe trying to come against you, that perhaps you could have, some plants sometimes will take the hit for you. So watch your plants at this time. You might really need to cleanse and clear your space if you have some oppositional energies around you at this time. You want to stay and make sure that you are in your energy right now, because a lot of times anyone going through a spiritual awakening can really can have a lot of excess energy around you. And if you're more empathic than you realize, it could be affecting you. And so you want to keep your energy clear. And sometimes ways to see if there is other energies around that are really not wanted is if you have a plant that is normally always healthy and suddenly dies on you, right? Sometimes plants will take the energetic hit for you. It's a form of protection. Other things to watch out for at this time is your food sources, okay? So I'm feeling led to share this, so I will, but I have been going through a lot as well right now, my own type of spiritual awakening, and I have been getting this sense to clean, like deep clean in the house, and I'm trying to figure out why, but I've been doing it, right? Cleaning out cupboards, moving things around, organizing. Sometimes that really just helps you shift your energy. But the other day I pulled out a mason jar that I had some rice stored in it, and it was just a little bit of rice at the bottom, and I poured it out, and there were like these newly hatched bugs. That is another sign of negative energies trying to come into your space. So anyone else at this time going through something big, if you're having any inklings of, you know, you need to clean things you wouldn't normally clean out your food items, anything that's been open that you haven't been using for a while. Take a look at the health of your plants. How are they doing? Do you have anything physical happening to your body that needs your attention? Do some meditations to tap in and kind of do your own body scan, just from top to bottom. Just, you don't have to know how to spiritually necessarily scan your body, right? You just sit in meditation, focus on your body, and you can just kind of relax from head to toe. Imagine yourself in a white light from head to toe, and then just kind of focus on your different areas and see if you go, oh, I didn't realize my shoulder was stiff, or my toe is hurting, or, you know, things like that. You just be consciously aware of it. That is another thing to do at this time. So aside from just the general overall encouragement and like how awesome and amazing you are doing and what you have accomplished in your spiritual awakening, Spirit is also saying, just make sure to keep your energy fields clean. Pay attention to all these little things that you know, if you look and you go, well, that's weird. How come I keep losing things and I don't usually lose things? You know, or why do I keep getting this feeling like cleaning out a cupboard and then you find bugs? Or why is my plant dead all of a sudden? Pay attention to those things at this time. It is nothing to be afraid of or scared of. It is just a reminder that during this powerful time for you, sometimes you shine your light and it's like a beacon to bugs or dark little, you know, unwanted energies that are just more of an annoyance than anything, that aren't really a harm to you, but you want to keep your space and your energy fields and everything clean and cleared and protected. And I realize that not everyone in this channel that follows me does witchcraft. Some of you are very spiritually based, and that is wonderful. I support all spiritual paths. However that works for you, I would say that if you are magically inclined, to possibly make sure that you are doing some protective spell work also at this time. Spirit is saying cleanse, clear, put up your protections. And if not, do some prayers, you know, some meditations, some prayers, whatever you do for your spiritual beliefs that help you to feel protected, that you're in your own space, in your energy, and protected. And that's just kind of that's just a separate additional message here that I'm getting, but Spirit guides need you to know that you're just doing amazing. I can't say that enough. You are awesome. Remember that and move forward in confidence. All right, I rambled long enough. I hope that that is helpful to someone. Please let me know down in the comments if you have anything you'd like to say, and be blessed. Until next time, I hope you all have a wonderful day.